Hi everybody, good morning, bore da pawb. It's Mr. Pritchard here. I just wanted to keep in touch with you and say hello because we're missing our assemblies at the moment, which is a nice time of the week when we can all get together and see our friends and see our brothers and sisters and things like that. And we haven't been able to do that as much over the last few weeks. So we thought it might be a nice idea to keep in touch with you like this. So not just me, but lots of other teachers are going to be coming on and doing some assemblies in the next few weeks. Hopefully reading some stories from you, maybe showing some work that children have done and that sort of thing, okay? So first of all, I hope you and your families are all well and everybody's doing okay. It's really important at the moment that you are listening to your mums and dads or whoever looks after you. It's really important that you are trying your best with everything that you do because it's a very, very different situation at the moment, isn't it? This is strange for me because I've never done an assembly from my living room before. And I bet there's lots of things that you're doing at home that you've never had to do before, like staying inside. That's really hard because Mount Stuart children are so used to going out to play. So it's really hard to make some changes in our lives at the moment. It's hard for teachers because teachers are so used to seeing you guys and seeing you every day and helping you learn and asking you to be quiet because you're so noisy sometimes. It's hard for your families as well because your mums and dads will be used to maybe going to work or doing things around the house when you're in school. But now your mums and dads are kind of having to be teachers a little bit. So that's tricky for them too. We want to keep things as normal as possible for you while you're not in school, which is why all the teachers have been setting work for you on Purple Mash and on Seesaw, and some of you have been doing some things on Hub as well, which is fantastic. So we want you to keep doing those things, okay? But it's important that you're not just doing those things, but that you're doing other things to keep you interested as well. So things like keeping healthy, keeping fit, going outdoors, practicing your phonics, your read, write, ink sounds, and all sorts of other things. So keep what you're doing different so that you're not doing the same thing every day, okay? Teachers are doing this as well at home. So teachers are learning how to do things like Google Classroom and things like Hub and Purple Mash, because not all the teachers are as clever as you guys. So we're having to learn lots of new things as well. We're having to have meetings like this over the internet. I'm having a meeting with Mrs. Borley later on something called Zoom, which maybe your mums and dads or big brothers or sisters have used. We're also having to send each other lots of emails. So we're really relying on our computers and things like that at the moment. So I've got a few messages for you, some things that I want you to remember from today's assembly, and I want you to have a really good think about these things, okay? The most important thing that we want you to do at the moment is keep learning, okay? That's really important. Keep learning. Keep trying to log into your Seesaw or your Purple Mash every day, just so that you are keeping your learning ticking along. We know it's a strange situation at the moment, but it's important that you don't let your learning slip because you're doing so well, and we'd hate you to fall behind anything like that, okay? The next thing we want you to do is keep to a timetable, okay? Now, we sent out an idea for a timetable for your mums and dads at home. It gives your mums and dads some ideas for things for you to do at home, but it also gives some ideas for timings and things like that. So we know it's important that you get up at a certain time so that you're not lying in bed all day, because that's quite tricky to do, because that's what I'd like to do some days. We want to make sure that you aren't stuck in front of your computer too much, because that's not good for your eyes, and it's important to do some other things. We want to make sure that you have a break, just like you do in school. We want to make sure that you get outside. We want to make sure that you're doing something creative, something healthy, and things like that. So if your mums and dads haven't seen the timetable yet, ask them to have a look on the school website, and that will give them some ideas as well, okay? The next important thing that we want you to do is go outside. Now, we know that the government, the very important people in charge, they've told us that we can't go outside as much anymore So we have to listen to that important advice from the government, okay? But if you have a garden, you can still go and play in your garden as much as you like. And you're allowed to go outside once a day. You can go for a little walk. If you live near the park or near a field, you can maybe go for a walk with your family around the park. Get some fresh air, maybe have a run, keep your fitness up. Okay, it's really important that you're getting lots of outside time. Okay, and that fits in with this one a little bit as well. We want you to stay healthy and active. Now, that just doesn't mean keeping fit and doing PE, although those things are important as well. We want you to keep your minds healthy as well. So, on the timetable that I spoke about earlier for your mums and dads, there's lots of ideas for mindfulness, for things like yoga at home, some clips on YouTube that you can have a look at that will help you if you're feeling maybe a little bit worried or a bit sad or a bit anxious. Those things might help you. Okay, so ask your mums and dads to have a look on our timetable on our website, and you'll see those things on there. Okay. Something else that's super, super important, and it's one of our school values, is to be creative. Okay, so important to be creative. We've seen in reception, I've seen some of my children making amazing things. A few weeks ago, they made some rockets, and they made rockets from all sorts of things, just things that they had lying around their house. They made some amazing pictures from loose parts that they had around the house. Now, they don't have loose parts like we have in school. They don't have blocks or anything like that. But they made amazing pictures from things like cutlery, like knives, forks, and spoons. I saw some amazing underwater pictures made with socks. So have a go at something like that, okay? Your teachers are setting exciting, creative things for you to do on Seesaw. So make sure you have a go at those things as well. The final thing then that I wanted to talk to you about was this one. This one's really, really, really super important, okay? Is to communicate. Communicate is a big, long word, but it means making sure that you're talking to people, making sure that you are listening to people, making sure that you are phoning your grands and your granddads and your aunties and your uncles and your cousins. Have a little chat over the phone with them. Maybe mums and dads have things like FaceTime or Zoom so that you can speak to them over the internet and kind of give them a wave and things like that. It's really important that you keep communicating. We love to communicate with you too. But that's the one thing I think a lot of the teachers at Mount Stuart are missing. That's communicating with you lot. We really miss that. We're sending you messages on Seesaw, and we love it when you respond to our messages. Remember, you can record your voice on Seesaw, you can record a little video if you want to, or you can type if you don't feel like recording yourself. That's absolutely fine as well. But keep communicating, not just with your families, but with us as well, because we love hearing from you. Okay. So I want you to have a little think now. I've just got a little pause just for you to have a think about what you can do to improve your learning at home, how you can make things better for your families. And I just want you to have a few moments just to have a little think about that, okay? Okay. Right, to finish off, we've got something that you're going to really, really enjoy, okay? I want you to teach your mums and dads a song. Okay, this is a song that everybody knows. The whole school know this one. And you know what? Even if you've got big brothers and big sisters that are in high school, I bet they will know this song as well. Okay, so I want you to join in with us, with everybody at home, when we sing Wake Up. Are you ready? Here we go.
Wake up, give yourself a shake up, get your body moving. Reach up, jump up, give your friend a thumbs up, it's another new day. Wake up, give yourself a shake up, get your body moving. Reach up, jump up, give your friend a thumbs up. your body moving. Reach up, jump up, give your friend a thumbs up. It's another new day. Wake up, give yourself a shake up. Get your body moving. Reach up, jump up, give your friend a thumbs up. It's another new day. Get your feet dancing to the beat. Get your body moving. Raise a shout, let your feelings out. It's another new day.
Are you ready?
Get your feet dancing to the beat. Get your body moving. Raise a shout, let your feelings out. It's another new day. Get your feet dancing to the beat. Get your body moving. Raise a shout, let your feelings out. It's another new day. It's another new day.
Fantastic. Well done, guys. Okay. So remember what we said. Stay safe. Stay at home. Be good for your mums and dads. Be kind. And we'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.